My student exchange experience to Australia was an amazing experience on so many levels. I did things I never expected to do in a million years that challenged me to push my comfort zone. Traveling alone, living with another family, attending a new school, and making new friends all required a little bit of courage at one time or another. My first hurdle was getting there. Getting on that first flight and leaving Montreal was a bit intimidating. Once I landed in Vancouver and had to transfer gates, all I had to do was ask for a little help, and the airlines were very considerate in escorting me to my next flight. On the 14-hour flight from Vancouver to Sydney, I sat beside a couple of friendly girls who were university students heading to Australia to work. Already, I was meeting interesting people on this journey of a lifetime. The second stage of my adventure was living with a new family. The day after I arrived, we immediately began exploring this beautiful country, as we had 10 days off before the start of school in July. Yes, you heard right, smack dab in the middle of my summer. But hey, this was an experience of a lifetime. We headed to downtown Adelaide and the amazing sights awaited us, including the Central Markets, the North Terrace, the University of Adelaide, and Adelaide's War Memorial, which was beautifully detailed and filled with representations of soldiers that fought for Australia during World War II. We then visited the Alpine Festival, which is an annual festival to celebrate Australia's winter. One of my most memorable experiences was a visit to the Urrumbarra Wildlife Experience, where I got to see so many different animals from those I have seen in Canada. It was at this moment I learned something about myself in discovering how deep my passion was for animals, and I knew in my heart that day that I definitely want to work with animals in the future. Whoa! This will be the day where my happiness is greatest as it touched my passion for animals. We visited many other sites throughout Adelaide, such as Mount Lofty Botanic Gardens.
Let's go find some Pokemon.
Although there weren't many leaves on the trees to see, it was winter in July, which feels like a warm Canadian fall, but it was still an amazing experience to see Australia's nature. Australia's beaches were also incredibly beautiful. This being their winter, it was too cold to go swim in the water as the temperature hovered around 15 degrees Celsius, and at times the coast would get very windy. My next hurdle was attending the school. While the first week of school was a bit tough, especially the thought of attending classes during my summer holiday, this experience helped me become a stronger individual, as I made many new friends. The classes were super fun, and the teachers were wonderful, and overall, Westminster School is just a great environment. The family I was with was very supportive and gracious with their time. On the weekends, we embarked upon many activities. One weekend, I went plane gliding, got a bit of instruction, and flew the plane myself. I asked the instructor if we could do some aerobatics, and we wound up doing a barrel roll, which was awesome. We also went to a maze where I climbed 4 levels and had to avoid obstacles. This was approximately 4 stories high and lots of very hard work, but a blast, and we visited one of the most beautiful cities on earth, Sydney. Overall, Australia is an incredible country, and the people are very friendly. My days on this wonderful journey have been filled with joy. This trip has not only been the best time of my life so far, but it was also a time where I learned so much about myself as an individual. I'm really happy and grateful that I had this opportunity.